Chinese factory output shrank in October as Beijing continued to choke the nation's industries with the use of lockdowns against COVID-19. Official data released on Monday showed the Purchasing Managers Index for the manufacturing sector fell to 49.2 points this month. Now, any score below 50 means an industry-wide contraction. That grim report is weighing on the price of crude because China is the world's top importer of the stuff. The widely used oil benchmark Brent is down more than 1% to start the week, trading just under $95 a barrel. Now, let's hear from officials in Beijing who say the report on the manufacturing sector still had several encouraging bright spots.
Companies in agriculture, food processing, railways, shipping, aerospace, and electrical machinery were especially upbeat about market prospects in the near future, as their index for production and operation activity stayed above 58. That is considered to be a high level in the expansion area.
Guido Cozzi, professor of macroeconomics at the University of St. Gallen in Switzerland. Welcome back to the program, Professor. Can we just get your reaction to China's insistence on continuing with strict curbs and lockdowns to contain the spread of COVID-19 and what that's doing to the Chinese economy?
Well, this is certainly a problem for the economy, and it is leaving resources underutilized. And the reason for that is that China has chosen the opposite vaccination campaign strategy than to the Western countries. In the Western countries, we have prioritized the elderly. In China, they have not. So despite having most of the population vaccinated at the moment, a large fraction of the over 80s are not vaccinated, and these are the risk group. So unfortunately, the government, to avoid many thousands additional deaths, has to sacrifice the young and the economy in this direction. So I wonder why Xi Jinping, now that he has consolidated his grip on power, does not put a lot of pressure on the over 80s to fully vaccinate. That would solve the issue. So we have at the same time a strong president, but a weak, just strong to the young and weak to the old, which could be problematic.
Right, so vaccinating the younger population first, that, as you say, is aimed at keeping the economy running. So why doesn't it seem to be working? Why are we still doing lockdowns and closing places like Shanghai Disneyland just to keep COVID-19 in check?
Because to avoid that the unvaccinated old die, they have to avoid the virus transmission and therefore keep the whole population locked down. So the young cannot go to work and cannot, the firms cannot operate at full productivity, and therefore the economy is sacrificed. This will aggravate our inflationary tensions because we need supply from China. At the same time, it is protecting China from inflation by imposing a very harsh recession. So at the moment, China's inflation rate effectively is very low. So this could be the only positive aspect of the zero COVID policy.
All right, Professor Guido Cozzi in Switzerland. Thank you for joining the program.
You're welcome.